The biggest advantage to using the cap like this over getting a truck camper, something really big and heavy, is you still have a fully functional four-wheel drive truck and you can go down some gnarly trails on, really get out there, and you're not overweighted. Tonight I got a little video on my 2004 Tundra. I wanted to briefly share the camper setup that I do with this fiberglass high-rise cap. It's pretty elementary, but I figure maybe it will give some ideas for other people to build something similar. I've used it a couple dozen times and it works well. Excuse my truck's appearance, she's pretty hammered up, but we might have to arrange a couple things. You can see I'm somewhat of a hoarder. You know, I got my chocks, battery, ropes, and chainsaws, and grill, air hoses, jumper cables. I got a lot of stuff. I've actually thought about doing a video just on everything I keep in this truck. Like, I have parts and tools under the hood too, so if you're interested in seeing something like that, comment below and I'll put that together. But that's not the point of this video. So, going camping this weekend. It's supposed to be downpouring tonight when I get up there, and all weekend for the most part. And I figure instead of setting the tent up, I'm gonna put the camper bed in. The materials are pretty basic. You got 3 2x4s with taper cuts on the top of them, marked rear, middle, and front, and then 2 pieces of plywood. It's thicker than 1/2 inch. I'd say in between 1/2 and 3/4, whatever that is. So and then putting in the truck, those 2x4s will rest up on the 2x3s in here, which, well, I don't even really need those in there, but that gives you enough room underneath to store all your goods. Nice rigid bed, put your air mattress on, and you can see I kind of have to move a couple things to make it work, but let me get on that and show you the final product. Okay, I get it. Not the most ideal setup so far. Had to move a lot of stuff, but now we have that rail free and clear, so we should be able to drop those boards in. I think the cap either shifted. He's got to be cut down a little bit. Then you get in there. Okay, that'll all be better. I don't know what happened since I last used this. All right, let's see if the rest of these fit now. Oh yeah, though, would you look at that? Plenty of room under there for storage. Glass closes down, you got good privacy, out of the elements. Easy access, well, pretty decently easy access to all your stuff. And anything in the back, you can actually just slide the plywood up and pretty easily and access all that stuff. That's all emergency supplies anyway. But, you know, I'm plenty, obviously you're not gonna sit in here and have lunch or anything, but I'm 6'2", and I have basically just enough room. It's actually much better diagonally, but yeah, 2 people sleeping here, no problem. So let me get packed up here, hit the road, and I guess I'll show you what it looks like tomorrow when it's actually set up for camping in it. But that's the gist of it. Oh, hi. Well, yeah, so this is it. Yeah, I got plenty of room. Feels a little claustrophobic, but a couple thin air mats, and this is all the space you really need for sleeping. Getting out is a little treacherous at night if you're going out for a piss, especially if you're a little tippy, but you got your nice fold-out step. You just drop that down and boom, got my my deck, right? I just wanted to show you my setup. You still have access to your storage. It's not super convenient to get to things, but these boards do pop up with ease if you take a couple pins out, and you can take this out if you need be. So that's where we slept last night, and tonight we got this nice spot, so we'll probably set the tent up tonight, and if it floods out or trees start falling, take shelter in the fiberglass cap. For any of you young guys watching this, go on eBay right now before you can't get these one day. Pick up an old school Coleman multi-fuel stove like this. You know, you run gasoline or the Coleman camp fuel. This one's from 1971. These are so well built, so reliable, much thicker steel, and they'll last a lifetime. The new ones are nice too, but I tell you, the ones from the 60s and 70s, bulletproof. If you're still watching, I got a bonus clip here. I'm gonna show you how quickly this comes out, but more importantly, I have what I think might be a better idea. So in a nutshell, what if I took advantage of the space from right here to here, so it won't be quite as wide of a board, but I got like a heavy duty, a piece of plywood or fiberglass, something that's very rigid and strong without any extra support. And then it was suspended by one anchor on each corner that drilled up through the roof, and you had an aircraft cable that went down with maybe either a turnbuckle on it. Point I'm trying to make is this works, but it's bulky and in your way. So if I had something that's stowed up above, not really using this space anyway, you got like a 3-inch lip here, can't fit that. I mean, it's nice overhead, but you don't need it. So I could stow it up there, and the beauty of it is if you set it up nice with some turnbuckles, it would be fully, you could level it. So if the truck, a lot of time, like I just level my truck with blocks, or I'll take the jack if the truck's not level, because I can't sleep on an angle, like my head's all the way down there, all the blood rushes to my head. But anyway, if you got a better idea for a system, I definitely appreciate input below, but I think I'm gonna take advantage up there. It's not gonna be quite as wide. I'm gonna lose probably 8 inches off each side since this is tapered, but I think that might work. All right, let's take this thing out of here. Boom, not too bad. Only took 57 seconds to get out. I did clip my back on that hatch getting out, but not bad at all. With the plywood out of there, I've got my supplies back to organization, and I'm ready for the next apocalyptic adventure. Forget if I mentioned it, but the biggest advantage to using the cap like this over getting a truck camper, something really big and heavy, is you still have a fully functional 4-wheel drive truck, and you can go down some gnarly trails on, really get out there, and you're not overweighted. So it's also cheaper than getting a truck camper too. Certainly not as comfortable though. I'm sure some of you guys think I'm borderline hoarder, but when you pop my hood, I've also got spare motor oil, radiator hoses down. I got them all tucked down there, and some heater core hose. I got spare brand new wipers, ignition coil, wires, a spare alternator sitting in here, transmission fluid, brake fluid, hood whiskey, or also known as motor whiskey. And I keep a little bottle of Jameson under there for when I break down and I can't fix my car. Spare U-joint, WD-40, more jumper cables. Never know when you can never have enough thick gauge copper, gear oil, and all sorts of other stuff that's really just tucked away. Like got more hoses and more hoses there. And I just kind of like squirrel away stuff everywhere. Don't even remember what that is. Oh, that's my winch override cable for in case the Bluetooth driver doesn't work for that. Got the compressor, a spare slave cylinder, and clutch master back there, and yeah, probably a bunch of other stuff, but that's what it looks like under the hood. Alrighty, well that probably wraps this up. I just wanted to make this video to give some ideas to anybody else in case maybe it gets your wheels turning, build something similar, maybe better design. Drop me a thumbs up if it did help you out, or a comment down below if you have a better idea or something you're going to do different. And yeah, till next time, Chris Brown here, No Nonsense, Know How, and hopefully see you in the next one.